This video has been provided for the purpose of instruction regarding the use of the Duchess All-American Dough Divider and Rounder. This machine has been designed and built so that operation of this unit is simple and safe. We suggest you view this videotape and read your manual a few times before attempting to operate the machine. And when you first start, take your time. And before you know it, these procedures will become second nature to you. Each divider assembly, 36-part, 18-part, 9-part, and 6-part, have a minimum and maximum dough weight range, which can be divided and rounded. And depending on which divider assembly or assemblies you have chosen for your usage, the dough chart will provide this information for you. Our video begins with this baker scaling 4.5-pound pieces of dough, which he has determined from the dough chart to be the size needed for dividing and rounding into 2-ounce pieces using the 36-part divider assembly. After scaling all of his dough into 4.5-pound pieces and shaping into rounds, the next step is to begin the dividing and rounding with the machine. Using the 36-part pallet, which corresponds to the divider head assembly, in this case a 36-part divider assembly, place the scaled piece of dough onto the pallet, knuckling or flattening as evenly as possible outwardly to the circle scribed on the pallet. Place the pallet and dough into the machine, being certain that the pallet sets flat and that the pin in the handle area is engaged into the pallet slot. Next, pull down the handle until the head assembly contacts the dough and exert pressure on the handle for a second or two, which will flatten the dough. Then, while relaxing your hold on the handle with your left hand, push the trip lever to the right, which will release the cutter blades, and you now can pull the handle down, cutting the dough, at which point the handle will stop. While holding the handle with your right hand, with your left hand, you pull the lever on the left side of the machine forward, which will then cause the rounding action to take place. After about 6 to 8 seconds, allow the rounding lever to return to the original position, and the rounding action will stop. Large dough weights may require longer rounding time, as much as 15 to 20 seconds. Raise the handle fully and remove the pallet of divided and rounded dough pieces. Generally, it takes some minor adjustments, such as down pressure, more or less rounding time, or other minor changes, so that your particular dough is rounded to your satisfaction. Refer to your operator's manual for these adjustments. Now, simply repeat the process, and as you acquire some experience, these procedures will become second nature to you. For instruction on removal of the divider head assembly for cleaning or interchanging with other head assemblies, please continue watching this videotape. To remove the divider head assembly for cleaning or for interchange with one of the optional head assemblies, you first open both canopies. Now, place a pallet onto the machine. Pull down the handle to lower the head assembly and ring until almost touching the pallet. While holding the handle in this position with your right hand, now, with the left hand, grasp the ring and rotate 1/4 turn until the slots in the ring align with the arms on each side. At this point, the ring will release onto the pallet. Raise the handle fully and remove the ring. Next, completely loosen the 2 black knobs located on the top of the head assembly. Grasp handle, and while pulling downward with your right hand, push trip lever to the right with your left hand, and hold until head assembly is almost touching the pallet. While holding in this position with your right hand, now, with the left hand, rotate the head assembly 1/4 turn until head assembly releases onto pallet. Raise handle fully and grasp the 2 handles on the head assembly and remove the head assembly from the machine. Be careful not to drop or bang the head assembly, as this may cause damage to the divider assembly. To place the head assembly and ring back onto the machine, you must first be certain that a pallet is in place. Place the head assembly onto the pallet, with one of the head assembly handles facing forward. Now grasp the machine handle with your right hand while slowly pulling down. With your left hand, you hold the trip lever to the right and visually look to see that the shaft enters into the head slot completely. Now, while holding the handle down, grasp the head assembly with your left hand and rotate the head assembly 1/4 turn until the pin in the trip plate located in front is in line with the hole in the head assembly. Raise the machine handle slowly to the top until the pin goes completely into the head assembly. Now you may tighten both black knobs. Now to install the ring. Place the ring onto the pallet with the notches at the sides of the machine. Slowly pull handle down, lowering the arms into the ring notches. And while holding in this position, with your left hand, rotate the ring 1/4 turn until the grooves on the top of the ring are located under the arms. Return the handle to the uppermost position, and you're now ready to begin dividing and rounding. There are instructions for ring and head removal located inside the front canopy and in the manual to take you step by step through these procedures. In order to keep your Duchess divider rounder working properly for many years to come, it is very important to take the few minutes each day to keep your machine clean, and also to follow the maintenance schedule outlined in your manual. We would like to thank you again for choosing Duchess, and if we may ever be of service, we're only a phone call away.